We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez,
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes,
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman,
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris,
Reach your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
and our good buddy Mahoney.
Hey, Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's going to be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your dick's so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. What is happening, everybody? Today is Tuesday, July 29th, 2025, and this is episode number 688 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
We squirt, people.
Kelly Harris. What's up, Kelly?
That one got me. Anything that was in my brain is gone now.
We squirt,
Jose
people.
says he's coming. He's coming.
He's
There
coming.
he is.
He's there? Oh,
He's here.
there he is.
Hey, there's Jose. What's up, Jose?
Hey!
Coming in hot.
So hot. Fucking slobbering time.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Slobbering time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, we're at post-Fantastic Four world. Hey, pretty good. Pretty good picture. I saw today somebody was like on Threads, which still for some reason I can't tell Instagram to stop showing me.
At least they
this
made
shit
it
was-
to where you can click on a link without being signed up for Threads now.
Yeah, there is that, I guess. Yeah, that's nice. But like this dipshit was like Man of Steel and Fantastic Four First Steps didn't do well because they finally got it right or whatever. You know, there's no wrong way to do this. It's just because of the this and that, right? And look, I never reply to random strangers on the internet. I just
On Threads.
it's just never, not one time. But I just like, dude, I watched 2015's Fantastic Four last week, and I promise you there's a wrong way to do this.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I promise you there's a wrong fucking way to do this. Ridiculous. Incensed
Yeah, right.
at the preposterousness of your fucking statement. Dipshit.
So wait, were they saying it didn't do well or something?
No, but they were saying no. It wasn't that they weren't doing well, but they're
Because
I don't
why?
understand-
I'm confused as to why they compared it to Man of Steel.
I think he slipped up by calling it Man of Steel. He meant Superman.
No. He meant Superman. The notion is that Superman and Fantastic Four, First Steps, his thesis is that they're not succeeding because they're quote unquote finally getting it right. Right? His whole point was that they're succeeding because, there's the climate is one that needs fucking hope and whatever. Like, it was complimentary, right? But his thesis was also there's no wrong. Like, they're not succeeding because they're getting it right. There's no wrong way to do it.
Which
And
is
it's like, what the
Oh.
fuck? That's a ridiculous no.
Okay.
yeah, I would say
I was
absolutely a wrong way
focusing
to
on
do
the
it.
wrong part. I thought you were he was saying that they were not successful.
No. So they're not successful because they're the reason for their success, and not that they're like being a faithful adaptation. There's not a wrong way to adapt something.
Okay.
And
they were not
and that-
talking about Man of Steel, right?
No, they're talking about Superman. The notion being that like
Okay.
people like it more than Man of Steel, I
That's-
guess. Not
That's
because
where
it's-
confused me.
Yeah. Not because Superman is, nailing it or whatever better than Man of Steel, but because the world needs hope more than it did during Man of Steel, which is a ridiculous thing to say as well.
Nice, back me up. I'm not losing my mind. He said Man of Steel the first time, right?
Yes.
Okay,
did I?
thanks.
No shit.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
And I was like, no, he meant Superman. And then Lee was like, no.
No, fuck that. No, I meant what I said, motherfucker.
No, in that case, I definitely meant Superman.
Okay, I'm back now. It all makes sense. I
It's-
thought this was some weird Snyder bro trying to make an argument that didn't make any goddamn sense.
No, his argument didn't make any sense, but it wasn't that argument. It wasn't that one. But now to be like, it's not. Look, the reason it's resonating with people isn't because it's doing it well. Okay, that's not why. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Such a weird thesis.
Yeah, missing the entire point that doing Superman and Fantastic Four well is Superman and Fantastic Four. It's what appeals to us about both of them is getting that part right. And I think they succeeded.
Yeah, and I think after we watched Fantastic last week, and
Whose idea was that?
watching the new one, it's just you know why they didn't need to spend 45 fucking minutes with them before they got their powers? Because that's not the interesting part of their story. Like, there
Right,
are
yeah.
origins in which that's interesting, but like it's not important to them. Like, no one gives a shit. That's why they told that story originally in 11 pages.
Lee, come on. We had to debut Nepo baby Chet Hanks in the role of Ben Grimm's abusive older brother who helps him coin the phrase, "It's clobbering time."
That's very
Incredible.
true.
Incredible.
Well, the
No,
whole
no,
movie
no.
falls apart without that.
Yeah, he's right.
No, it's not The Incredibles. It's Fantastic Four.
Oh my god. So yeah, we'll talk more about Fantastic Four a little bit, I'm sure. But yeah,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. Speaking of horrible movies, I watched I was drugged to the theater to see one of the worst movies I have ever seen in the theater.
You were drugged?
Yeah, I was drugged to see the theater. Drugged
Please.
all the way there.
Lee's getting SA'd over here.
Jesus, I felt like I was SA'd in the brain when this shit was done with. Okay, so I got pulled in to buy tickets. I'm being cool dad. I'm buying tickets to the R-rated movie for the kids, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to go see this House on Eden, which they're like, it stars a couple of these YouTuber chicks that we like, and I say, okay, whatever.
That should have been your first hint.
I'm not thrilled about it, right? Not thrilled about it. But they're like, they do mention a couple of dudes that they're like, oh yeah, are you familiar with the Sam and the Colbys? I do know Sam and Colby. Jackson made me watch a few of their videos. It's all right. The production value is okay. It's up there, All right, we'll check this out. And let me tell you, when this movie was over, like, it cut, like, the screen goes to black, the fucking title comes up, it's like, boom, at the end, boom, House on Eden. It was like a wet fart just went out and across the entire fucking theater. Like, there was more people there than you expect to see. And I was just like, okay, seriously, hey, real quick, show of hands. Anyone here didn't think that was awful? Because everyone was just murmuring under their breath, whatever, and no one was like, nah, not a single hand went up. It was fucking trash. So their whole gimmick, I guess, is they do these paranormal studies, like paranormal fucking things, right? Which, any dickhead can do that. But I've seen that done well. Like, there's a way you do that or whatever, right? But they're also shooting all this like behind the scenes stuff, like on the way to where they're going, but they're not really explaining where it goes to. And it's all ultra super duper shaky, like Blair Witch levels of shaky, which doesn't make any sense because, I'm looking at this and that, like, not for nothing. Shot some video, edited some video. I've been involved in lots of shit, and Zoe's like the fucking head of the media club was the head of the media club at her school, so we're both just wanting to kill ourselves watching these ridiculous shots because it's like, if you're shooting this for the audience, nobody's got a gimbal, no one's got anything to hold it to stay steady, like it's all shaky and bullshit.
Most cell
And if
phones
you're-
have shot stabilization these days anyhow.
But they had a bunch of different cameras. Like, like a whole bunch of different like types of cameras too.
Mhm.
They had some like Sony DV cams and shit like that. Made it a big point of the fact that they were going to shoot with all these different types of cameras, which again, that means that somebody edited this and put it together, right? That means it's not found footage. This is now edited footage. So it breaks the whole rule of the thing that you're trying to do, right? And if they're shooting this to show it, it needs to be steady. And if they're not shooting it to show it, why would they shoot it? Because that's just more shit to cut through. Like it's all garbage. Like they do not. The movie has no thesis statement for like 40 some odd minutes. Like they don't even like address who they are or anything. They don't do anything. It's just a horribly executed everything. It was bad, horribly awful. I wish I was doing literally anything else. Guys, saw that it went Fan Four Stick. Fantastic Four First Steps, and then this piece of shit. It was aggressive. It was aggressive tonal shift.
All types of movies out there.
I guess so. Like I can't believe that I felt like I got because there's no way that anybody picked this up for distribution with any kind of inclination that it's a quality piece of art, right? It's like they picked it up for distribution off of enough people that know the YouTube shit will probably go to see it. They'll make our money back.
We need content,
that's all the
baby.
fuck it was. Yeah.
Got to keep churning out that content machine, baby.
But speaking of content, so the next day after we saw that piece of shit movie, went to see Ghost. The missus got me tickets to see Ghost for my birthday, and so that show was in Nashville on Saturday night.
Hell
and
yeah.
It was so funny to me.
Swayze in rare form.
I was gonna say, I wish that they should re-show that here. Let's go check it out.
It was good shit. It was a good time. Like it was a hell of a show, but it again reminded me of the whole talk about content because Nicole had no frame of reference really for fucking Ghost. She was like, whatever. So the weirdos with the face paint and shit like that. It was like it's just theatrical bullshit. Like it appeals to the same thing that appealed to me about ICP back in the day and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also they're like one of the biggest rock acts in the world. Like they're selling out. It's their arena shows, right? They're huge, right? And she has no frame of reference for it. And it's like when a few months back, my sister-in-law and her husband were like, "Oh, we're gonna go see," I forget what the fuck. I think Hardy, I think was his name, some fucking country guy who was playing at Nissan Stadium. All right.
Oh, that's that guy that was on WWE once, and he was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I had never heard of him, but he's playing stadiums. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much shit. There's so much stuff. There's so much content that there's someone operating in a sphere that is so broad, right? That the man is selling out stadiums, and I'm like, who?
And probably charging.
And I could be like, oh yeah, here's here's a fucking arena act, and Nicole's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like what the fuck? There's too much stuff. Like remember back in the day, like you didn't necessarily, even if you didn't like Metallica, like you knew who Metallica was because there's only 8 bands of prominence. Like
Right.
there were so few like headlining type acts because there was not enough streams for everybody. But now there's something out there for fucking everyone. It's so it's both diluted and specialized in some way, which is a wild combination to have, and yet here we are. It's very strange. It's a weird time for media.
We're old as fuck. What can you say?
We are old as fuck.
Our music is oldies now.
Straight up. Somebody was like, somebody recently saw something about, new metal is the new dad rock, and I'm like, probably yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I would agree.
Oh,
Probably, yeah, for sure, that's what's happening. Absolutely.
Yeah. Butt rock's making
See
a
you later.
comeback.
Yep. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. You know what I mean? Forever.
Boom, da, ba, boom, bum, ba, dika.
Fucking A. Last thing I want to talk about before we move on to other nonsense is we're talking about dog stories earlier today. Nigel was talking about how all their stories are dog stories in the Nia's house. They're talking about their dog, which I can appreciate that too. because these little fuckers are annoying as hell. The other night,
Constant updates.
Jackson we're trying to watch a show, trying to watch a program, and the dog knows, hey, if they're watching something, this is the best time to run around with a goddamn squeaky toy.
Oh,
Love
yes.
squeaking when we're trying to watch something.
Yeah.
I'm up here.
Zoe loves it when we get all comfortable, get our snacks, turn the lights down to start a movie, and then she's like, well, I'm going to need to go outside right now, so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up here all goddamn day. I don't hear that squeaker one time for 8 hours. I go and sit my happy ass on the couch. It's like squeak, squeak, squeak. Some bit. Let's go. Squeaker's on. And so, doing a thing, and I'm just kind of sitting through it, just letting the squeak happen. And Jack's getting all pissy about it. It's like, oh. And I was like, no, dude, no. You shut the fuck up. You wanted the dog. This is what dogs do. Dogs squeak things. Like, quit bitching about it. Like, you asked for this. You don't get to be like, oh, the dog is squeaking.
Mm-hmm.
I said, not nearly as much as I love quiet in those handful of months we have between dogs. That was an amazing, beautiful time. And
Jax,
his fucking face.
Jax, do you realize how much money we saved in those few months?
Dude, I had to fucking subscribe to like a fucking toy dog because if I don't keep her plied with fresh stuff of her own, she destroys our shit.
Yep.
This is an abusive relationship.
Oh, you got that bark box?
I got the bully make because that's for like tough some bitches.
Yeah.
They're like, indestructible toys.
For those freaks of nature like your dog.
Yeah, that fucking monster.
That grip strength.
But it's no bullshit, but it's cheaper to do that than it is to buy the toys outright like in the stores. So like fucking why not?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I know I'm gonna do that at least once a month because we're chumps.
We've got a monthly Chewy auto ship that we have to kind of curate every month. And I was going through it, seeing what we needed, seeing what we didn't needed, and it ended up being $100 order for this month. And we're like, not bad, $100, not bad.
yeah, right. Yeah. Like, and what are you bringing to the table? They're not bringing $100 to the table. They're just not. There's no way.
And that's low end, and that's not including vet visits.
Right. Fucking critters. I swear, I don't get it. I'll never get it. But I also don't, get children.
No, I think you're getting it a little bit.
No, I really don't. I genuinely don't understand because it's like I don't. Again, I'm making a point. I tried to, I don't want to hate the dog, right? So I'm trying to just let it. But again, I'd much rather not be here. Any given day, without a dog is better than the best day with a dog. Like I don't understand why people need pets, but I know that I'm not wired correctly, and that's a me problem, and I'm willing to accept that. Because as my wife loves to point out, I am dead and black inside. So.
You black inside?
And below the belt.
Yeah.
He said, I'm only black where they call me Leroy.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, with Buster, you never, sent us pictures of Buster unless he was doing something incredibly annoying. And lately, you're like, check out this fucking cool picture or video of my dog.
It's like, look at this fucking dog. I guess it's kind of cute.
Well, because she, fucking, melts into crevices. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very weird. I've never had a crevice melter before. It's strange.
And yet so oddly cute. Must keep. You guys are going to be buds.
They are.
That's fine. So, objectively, cute. Cute fucking dog. There's no way around it. But,
But realistically, fuck off.
I'd much rather she not be here. Exactly. Yeah, it's fine,
We talking real world. And not this fantasy you guys want me to live in.
Yeah.
Animals are right.
I reject your reality and place it with one of my own, where I don't have to fucking do this. What you got going on, Nige? What's happening besides your fucking $100 dog?
I don't know. You guys hear about this Epstein list? I just started hearing about this. You hear about this guy, Jeffrey Epstein, the financier?
I was thinking about this the other day. And I've come to the conclusion that I understand why Trump campaigned on releasing the list.
Okay.
Because Jeffrey Epstein is his best friend, and his best friend would never keep a record of all the times that he allegedly had sex with children on his wonderful island.
Uh-huh.
And then he found out that, in fact, his best friend Jeffrey Epstein did keep a record of every time he went to his wonderful island to have alleged sex with a child.
No. Trump says he never had the privilege to go to the island.
He was never privileged enough to go
the
have
privilege
sex with
of
a
coming
child.
to me.
I had
was
to
never
have
privileged
sex with
enough to go to
children
the
at
island.
Mar-a-Lago.
True. Okay, yes. So he never thought that his best friend Jeffrey Epstein would ever keep records of all the times he brought him underage children to have sexual intercourse with, allegedly.
But also, like,
And then it turned out his best friend Jeffrey Epstein had kept a record of all the times he had brought him underage girls to have alleged sexual intercourse with.
Hey.
It's really mind-boggling.
You know
like,
what
who
they
could
say.
believe that your best friend would do that to you?
Well, they had a bond because, may every day be another wonderful secret, right?
Yeah,
He-
exactly.
he thought he was
and they were
covered.
having wonderful secrets, and those secrets were all the times they had alleged sexual intercourse with underage children.
Yeah.
see, that's all full and good, but I thought about that today too, and this is, everybody's thinking about it, but it occurred to me today that there could be video of Donald Trump and his best friend Jeffrey Epstein spit roasting a high school sophomore, and nothing would happen.
I don't know, man. Like,
I think this might be the sea change.
you're probably right, but it's good to have a little bit of hope, right?
No, they've killed it. Like they've broken it out of me.
What got me to think that this might be the sea change is seeing that fucking MAGA shaman or whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, the
that
QAnon shaman.
stormed the White House being
Yep.
like, man, fuck this fraud.
Right, exactly.
I
You
was like,
lost
that
the
dude
QAnon
committed an insurrection for this guy, and even he
Yeah,
is
but
just
also,
like, I don't know.
didn't go to prison for it or anything.
He
No,
did
but still,
for a little
then-
bit.
For a little bit, but then he got
And then got
pardoned,
pardoned.
and that should even more so be like, well, this guy's all cool, and I don't think he did anything wrong. But even he's like, man, fuck this dude.
I forget how long ago it was. It's probably 2 weeks at this point where they're like, all right, we're releasing the Epstein files. There's nothing in it. Congrats. There you go. And then it's just been one thing after the next. And if it wasn't going to be an issue with his base, it wouldn't still be being brought up every day and new information coming out every day. And it goes from there is no list to there is a list, I'm not on it, to there is a list, I'm on it, the Democrats put me on it, to there is a list, I'm on it, the Democrats put me on it, but it doesn't mean I'm a pedophile.
There is a list. I'm also talking to my good friend Ghislaine to get me out of this situation.
Yes. Secret meetings with Ghislaine Maxwell to guarantee her silence and probably get her a pardon. Which I feel like that will cause another January 6th.
Oh,
It might.
hope so. That'd be amazing. Put those dipshits to good use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
amazing.
And then what was the latest thing? Oh, yes. The one Epstein victim one of the Epstein victims that ended up committing suicide was previously a Mar-a-Lago employee who Jeffrey Epstein headhunted and stole from Mar-a-Lago when she was 15.
That's so wild.
Why was a
Why would-
15-year-old working at the spa at Mar-a-Lago?
And why would Jeffrey Epstein steal an employee of his best friend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
I'm starting to
that's
think
the
those
one,
guys
too.
weren't as good. Yeah, I'm starting to think that friendship was a little one-sided.
there's a rumor that the reason they had a falling out was not because Trump realized Epstein was a creep, but because Trump screwed Epstein on a real estate deal, and that sounds 100% like Trump.
Oh, absolutely.
Roasted.
And I'm trying not to let it cook my brain any more than it's already cooked. And it's not like I'm going full QAnon on this stuff. I'm just it's a little bit entertaining, even though the subject matter is very dark. Just to see it kind of all unravel, or hope that it's unraveling. It's nice. And boy, he just looks like shit.
He really does look like shit. Like we can all agree on that. Like we may have varying degrees of hope, but we can all agree that guy looks like shit.
Yeah. Did y'all see the video of them dropping a golf ball for him?
God damn it. Right? Like, come on. Like,
and
but
like,
of course he cheats at golf. He cheats at golf.
He pulls the golf cart like 2 inches forward, and it's like, oh look, there's my ball. Got it.
Yeah, of course he cheats at golf. Why would he not cheat at the one thing he claims to be the greatest at?
Club champion of his own club, something like 30 years running.
Sounds like Drake in his basketball league.
Yeah. I bet those two have a lot in common.
Yeah, they both like him young.
Hey, Trump, I heard you like him young.
Fucking wild.
So, you know,
What a time.
That's fun. Like, we are truly going through a time, and just the fact that there's a new revelation every day, just we're getting closer and closer to either him getting dragged out of the White House by his former supporters, or his supporters finally going, you know what? Pedophilia ain't so bad. It's all right.
They're already leaning into that,
They're
which
like,
is the crazy part.
Hey, at least he's not a gay pedophile, am I right?
They're already heading that way.
Yeah.
They're heading that way, yeah.
When you got Azealia Banks going to bat for you, that 13-year-old girls know what they're doing.
Hey,
Okay, I have a
not
question.
a joke. Not a joke.
I have a question. Who is that woman?
Exactly. I have the same
Thank
question.
you.
She's
I
a
don't-
musician of some sort, but I could
Is
not
she?
tell you a song. I always
I don't know if she
confuse
was
her.
a TikTok person.
I
or
confuse her with
is
Iggy
she-
Azalea.
No, Iggy Azalea is a white girl.
Oh, I know that, but like I feel like they came out around the same time, so the name is confusing.
Yeah, they're from the same factory.
The Azalea Factory. Oh no, we made a white girl with a huge ass. This one's a mistake. She's Australian, what?
But Iggy Azalea's Australian?
I think she's Australian.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Google credits her as an American rapper and singer-songwriter.
Okay.
Songs. Her top hits are Luxury, 212, New Bogota, and
Yeah.
Licorice.
I know that Travis Scott is a much bigger star than Azalea Banks is, but I could tell you the exact same number of Travis Scott songs as Azalea Banks songs. I don't know if I've ever heard a Travis Scott song.
The only thing I know Travis Scott from is the people that died at his fucking thing.
Right, yeah.
According to Wikipedia, Banks' song 212 was called one of the best songs of 2011 and one of the defining songs of the decade by music publications including Rolling Stone and Billboard.
Girl
Wow.
is still riding off a 2011 hit to defend the president's pedophilia. Wild.
It sure is an interesting time to be alive, buddy. Just every day. Some kind of something.
Yeah, well, speaking of
She has one album.
Are you serious?
yeah, she's
it.
much more of a social media car crash than she is a famous artist at this point. She got into it. I feel like she's done some anti-Semitic shit or something, or maybe she was
Oh, what's
being
this?
an
Disputes
apologist.
and controversies.
No, I bet it's much longer than her music career.
Let's see. Banks has been involved in altercations with crew and passengers aboard commercial flights.
No.
She has also denounced racists in Israel and Australia and said she would never return to either country.
Because of Iggy
May
Azalea.
2016, Banks posted what several media outlets described as a racist and homophobic rant against Zayn Malik on Twitter.
Zayn Malik from One Direction.
Let's see. In October 2016, Banks filed a police report against actor Russell Crowe, claiming that he choked and spat on her before proceeding to call her the N-word at a party in his hotel suite.
Whoa!
That sounds about right, actually. I would kind of believe that.
That sounds like 90s Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
In December 2016, Banks posted a series of videos on Instagram detailing her cleanup of a closet in her apartment where she claimed to have been practicing witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
The video appeared to show dried blood, feathers, and the can of dead chickens.
Wait. I assume you're reading Wikipedia.
Yes.
The day she cleaned her closet is on her Wikipedia page.
Well, because it was full of dead chickens.
Uh-huh.
Lee, I feel that's a pretty notable day.
Okay.
In January 2021, she received criticism after posting a video on Instagram of her exhuming the remains of her dead pet cat, Lucifer, and collected some of his bones. She later said in an interview that she did not eat the cat and exhumed it for taxidermying purposes.
And Trump's like, yeah, that Azalea Banks, she's a good one. Always sticking up for her president.
In January 2019, Banks posted xenophobic remarks about Irish people in which she used ethnic slurs and mocked the Great Famine after performing in Ireland. That August, she posted xenophobic remarks about Swedish people after performing in Sweden, adding that she would love to see someone bomb the shit out of that place.
Oh, so this is just her bit is...
Yeah, this is what she
things
does. Yeah.
About the country she just left. Holy crap.
Well, and then she just didn't really have much going on until 2025 when she posted the dick pics that Conor McGregor sent her.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Conor McGregor sent her unsolicited dick pics with him with like a weight on the end of his dick?
Yeah. Yeah, he was lifting weights with his hog.
That's a message.
Or, he is Irish, so he was probably trying to make it longer. Yeah.
In November 2023, Banks posted an Instagram story in which she accused American record producer Diplo of sexually coercing her during the time they worked together when she was 17 years old.
Oh, now
Yeah,
all of a sudden you're 17 and that's wrong. But 13's good to go, huh?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Who would have thought Azalea Banks would have contrasting opinions?
Who would have thought that? In August 8th, 2020, Banks announced that she intended to soon end her life by euthanasia and document the process on film.
That's kind of cool.
That didn't happen. In February 2021, Banks publicly announced that her engagement to American artist Ryder Ripps. But the next month, Banks announced the end of their relationship.
I would just like to share this meme that I shared with you guys privately, but I want to share it with the world. It's one of my favorite things to come out of Hulk Hogan dying, besides the fact that Hulk Hogan fucking died.
R.I.P. Bozo.
I'm sorry, but this may be the funniest Facebook AI slop I have ever seen.
So good.
Bury me sideways in my coffin, brother. Let my dog see.
The fucking sad dog is so good.
I'm just sitting sideways in a coffin.
Just like the top third of him, no less. Like the
Truly-
rest of him is just gone.
Like, I will be so happy when I die quietly and all of social media doesn't do a fucking victory lap on me.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, your coworkers, my coworkers don't have to like me. You know, they don't have to think about me when I'm gone. But I would like to think that none of my coworkers are going to actively cheer when I die, unlike Hulk Hogan.
You know, and it's weird because I feel like saying the N-word privately when you don't think that you're being recorded is really something that's deep to your core. And that's not just something like, you know, when we get together privately, we're not just throwing out the N-word, are we? No.
I mean, okay, no, we're not doing that.
No. No. Not doing that.
No, not doing that. No, you know what the craziest thing about him though is, like, when he was on the talking to his son in jail, and he was saying that he really hoped karma wasn't real and he wasn't reincarnated as a black man. But he decided he needed to carny it. So
Right.
Blizzak Mazan,
Yep.
as though no one would understand that.
That's some old school Clearwater Beach racist from day one shit.
Yep.
Like,
And
the
that's
worst
like-
thing could happen. Oh, I come back to life as a black guy.
I feel like that's the closest he's ever come to an apology, too.
Yeah.
Besides the old, make sure you're not being recorded when you're saying the N-word, brother. Everybody's always recording. Oh, I had an interesting exchange with somebody on Blue Sky, and it was talking about Max Caster being the best wrestler alive, TM. Who is the best wrestler dead? The greatest dead wrestler. Not like they're the best at being dead, but what is the best wrestler who is dead? I would say you're looking at Eddie Guerrero, Macho Man.
Eddie Guerrero, Terry Funk.
Terry Funk is probably up there.
Yeah, it's Terry Funk.
Greatest wrestler dead, TM. Someone needs to use. I give AEW, Max Caster, I give you guys the permission to use the line in a program where somebody threatens him and says, "You're gonna be the best wrestler dead." Love that bit.
Honestly, that would have been a killer, like, Undertaker shirt.
The best wrestler dead.
Yeah.
Best wrestler undead.
Isn't it weird that Undertaker retired and we see him more now than ever?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, he's on a podcast every 2 days, it seems
Boy
like.
loves a podcast. Like
That boy loves the podcast more than he loves fascism and Nazis.
the masculine urge to be on a dozen podcasts and not go into therapy.
Wow. Jesus Christ. That's real, son. That's as real as it gets. Holy shit.
He's been, silent Undertaker man for so long. He just wants to share his opinions with the world.
I've wanted to talk this whole time.
I'm gonna
Oh,
haunt your
Bear
dream.
wouldn't let me.
Nonsense. But the last week, what we had what, Hogan last week, what, Chuck Mangione, Malcolm Jamal Warner,
Yeah.
died
and
last week.
Ozzy.
Fucking-
Ozzy.
and Ozzy, yeah,
And Madsen,
that's right. Michael Madsen, not long before, yeah. All these people, and not one of them, was our sack of shit commander in chief. Not a single
it's
one.
close,
Hey,
though.
we got close with Hogan.
We're real
Sure did.
close. Yeah, it's that meme of death going from door to door. And Vince
Vince McMahon got involved in a pretty bad car wreck on the
exactly.
day Hogan died. So we're so close.
get Final Destination.
Yeah.
It's working down the
they
line.
they were all on the same Epstein flight, and it's following them.
Oh yeah, an Epstein flight was supposed to go down.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
it didn't.
Yeah.
but it didn't, and now it's coming after everyone who was on the plane.
Hell yes. That's a great idea.
Yeah, the sad thing about that is you can't undeal those minors. That's the real sad part of that Final Destination story.
Yeah.
Maybe it turns out the miners are the ones behind the Final Destinationing, though.
Oh yeah, 'cause then it becomes more of an I spit on your grave type
Yeah,
situation.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah. Oh man,
And the summer before that, and the summer before
that one too. I know what you did last summer. That movie fucking blows, you guys.
That like I saw a
the
trailer.
original or the remake,
The remake. It's not
Well,
very
it's not a
good.
remake. It's a sequel.
or
That's the thing, yeah. It couldn't decide if it wanted to be a remake or a sequel, and so it's not either of them very well.
Yeah, it's like a remake-ish sequel. Let's do the exact same thing, but it happened after this same thing.
The first time I saw a trailer for that was before 28 Years Later, and it made me laugh because eventually she did the line, "What are you waiting
Yeah,
for?"
she's like, "What are you waiting for?"
Yeah.
So-
And then it feels like it came out the next week, and now it's completely out of theaters.
I didn't even know it came out yet.
Like they didn't.
Yeah, I had no idea it was even out.
Digital like next week, I think.
Barely promoted it, just dumped it.
That's crazy.
And I'm saying this as respectfully as possible. What is up with Jennifer Love Hewitt these days? Jennifer Love Hewitt got thick.
No, Jennifer Love Hewitt can fucking get it. It's what happened to Jennifer Love Hewitt.
She's on that 911 TV show. She plays the dispatch.
Nice.
But that's what she's kind of been doing. So she's been thick for a little bit. She popped up that kids and was like, "I'm
Got that
staying."
mom bod going. Hell yeah, do it. Be
And
a
then you got-
person.
Then you got Salma Hayek over here looking exactly like she did in the mid-90s.
I think
It's
Selma
insane.
Hayek sold her soul to the devil at some point.
That's
Like, that's the
fine.
only thing that makes
So
sense.
crazy.
She let Quentin Tarantino lick her toes, so that's her monkey paw right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it defies all it doesn't make any sense.
God
He's
loves
like, I'll
big
give
booty
you
Latinas.
immortality. I just have to suck on each of them toes.
Give me them pitties.
They want to go to the market, and the market's my mouth. So come spend your money, little piggies.
Quentin Tarantino on cocaine just talking about 10 little piggies to Fiona Apple.
Could you imagine him just coked up, hopping from chick to chick, trying to fucking... Let me suck your toes, girl.
And you see, this piggy went to the market.
Yeah.
This piggy stayed home. And then the other
But you
piggy...
get my home, I mean, my mouth.
This one piggy ate roast beef.
And then he's also a Nazi. The piggy.
John
the pity is.
Malkovich. The piggy? Nazi
the piggy.
piggy?
Nazi pity.
So I had to eat the piggy.
Exactly.
They got those Nazi piggies in Shrek where they're all like, yeah, blow my
Nazis.
house down.
It's implied, Kelly.
No.
We all know what they did.
So, you know how Germany has like crazy laws about, Nazi imagery and stuff like that?
Yeah, because they look at the worst part of their history and they're like, let's not ever do that again.
Yeah. So what's that going to be for us?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think we have one because we actively, you could just go buy a Confederate flag today.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
we did start to erase Confederate statues and stuff like that. But then
Well, that was before they came back like Jinkos.
Yeah, they came back like Jenkos
That's
and just
true.
fucking cranked that shit to 11.
Yeah, 'cause that's it. We fucking start knocking down statues, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you fucking I hope. Well, you knock down our statues. We're gonna knock down science. We're gonna take down all the education department. We'll do all that. We're gonna take all of it down. How you like our fucking statues now, huh?
We're gonna jail people with mental illness. How about that?
Oh, real fucking cute now, taking down the statue, isn't it?
I heard something about that they're working on banning porn again. And that's gonna be like you do a 1-2 punch of banning porn and pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell. You're gonna get January 6th, bro.
How come every time they get caught, we pay?
Because it's all a distraction.
Oh my god!
Oh, my favorite is the
they're boarding the plane to leave, and meanwhile they're like, "Oh yeah, look over there."
You want a list? I'm gonna take your porn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were like, "Oh, you want the Epstein list? How about this? We got the entire Martin Luther King Jr. files. There you go. Enjoy."
Everyone's like,
That's
"No,
right, they did that.
That's not what. No, we don't want that. We're talking about something else."
We are going after Barack Obama for trying to fix the 2016 election. Remember when Tulsi Gabbard was pretending she was a Democrat? That was cute. She's funny.
Oh my god,
that South Park episode was pretty cool.
It really was. Although I do love all the lefties.
Watch that.
All the lefties, coming out for South Park when it's like, "Oh, you didn't like it," was making fun of the thing you liked, though. It's like, all right, let's see what you're doing there. But good for them. It was pretty banger.
There was definitely a cultural temperature at the time where you could probably point fingers at both South Park and Saturday Night Live and Jimmy Fallon for kind of letting some of this shit happen, right?
Normalizing Trump.
Yes, normalizing, exactly. And Jimmy Fallon's still getting roasted by Trump.
I don't know that I get that, though. I don't know. I don't know that it would have mattered. I think given the complete lack of media literacy that we see, I think that argument gives people way too much
credit. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that Jimmy Fallon fucking normalized Trump. I think fuck Jimmy Fallon. But I don't think that's fair. Just like, it's the same crazy thing but like the other direction when during the election they were like, "Oh man, Taylor Swift has endorsed Kamala Harris. It's over." It's like, well, I mean, I probably could have told you she wasn't a Trump person. I highly feel like it's not going to move the needle, and guess what? It fucking did move the needle. So I don't know that Jimmy Fallon helped.
Most of her fan base is not of voting age.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
I thought that was
like, "Oh man, Trump's cooked. Taylor Swift don't come out against him."
Yeah, I you know what? Maybe I was blind to it. But I thought that was it. I thought we had it wrapped up. Nope.
Yeah, see, it's all right. It's got too much hope, and I respect it.
Because you just gotta look at it, one hand to the other. Sure,
that's true.
Americans love Taylor Swift, but you know what Americans love more? Racism.
Yeah,
true.
Racism won.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the whole thing came down to brown people bad.
Oh, sorry. I said racism. I mispronounced the economy. That's what the problem was. It was the economy.
Yeah, prices were going to go up on
our big, beautiful economy.
Fucking wild.
The economy is so bad right now. Lee's out here buying $8, $35 action figures.
Right. looking at what he can cancel, quite frankly.
Yeah, like that animated Sentinel is supposed to start shipping in September, and it's like, did I pay for that already, or am I supposed to pay for that when it ships? What's going on? Someone send me an email. I need to make sure I have enough funds in my account.
Yeah. So my fucking God knows what's about to happen to my damn student loans. Who knows? Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? I'm trying to trim where I can trim.
Yeah.
Could be anything. Could be anything. Shit. So what's going on, Jose? What you been up to?
Okay.
Tell us a fucking happy story.
My mom got bit by a dog.
What?
Oh,
What?
fucking hell.
She was watching the dog, and she tried breaking up two dogs fighting. The dog that lived there, and then not bad, a couple punctures. But I showed up to pick her up for the movie, and her fingers were banned. She looked like the Thing.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Yeah, well, it was dark, and she was ready to go to bed. Well,
Well, yeah. You get fucking
gotta pick
attacked
her
by a
up.
critter, you go to bed.
fucking, her hands are bandaged. She's got a doctor's tag on. I'm like, what the fuck happened? She was like, oh, long story. And then she went into it.
Yeah, that's rule number 1 about a dog fight. Don't stick your hand in the middle of it.
No, well, she says that she is done doing that.
Lesson learned.
She says this is the last time I'm getting bit. Well, she's got a plate in her pinky from breaking up a dog fight back when she was doing the kennel stuff.
God
A
damn.
plate in her pinky? You got a pinky plate?
Yeah, like a little rod or something to help with
Okay.
the bone.
Damn. All right.
Because two dogs were going at it, and she tried to break it up. And something broke, all right. Wasn't the fight.
Yeah, no,
But-
thank you.
She's good. She's good.
Good.
Just another wild story. She watched the movie with her pants unzipped because she couldn't do it. And she's like, I'm not going to ask you to do it. So she just waddled into the theater.
Oh.
Fucking going like a crazy woman. She's got her fucking Pedro Pascal blanket.
Yeah, you said she's watching the movie with her pants open. I'm like,
Pedro.
What does she think this is? A Phillies game?
Yeah.
Oh, Lee, have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw
Okay,
that. That's
okay.
fucking wild.
Like, the only chat you're not in is the PoP sports chat, I think. But I think Tito put that in the Toy Fair chat, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I've seen that. That's some wild
The
shit.
Phillies fans fingering each other. They're not gonna have a good time because they're gonna be found out just like those Coldplay people, and they're gonna get charged with sex crimes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like not just weird sex crimey stuff, but just like even fun little misdemeanor bullshit. Like back in the day, you could TP a house or whatever. You can't do anything now. Everyone's got cameras everywhere. Everyone's got a tracking device in their pocket.
You
No
better
room for
hope
just
they're not season ticket holders. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
And like the person that shot video of it, or the multiple people that shot video of it, like, way to kill the vibe. Like, we could have all just like hung out and had this experience together, but no, we gotta put this all on the
They could have
internet.
synchronized the wave to go with it. Whoa!
Or no, like, okay, what would be better than everyone around is just paying attention to what they're doing, and then that girl did not have a good poker face, so we were all gonna know when she was
No.
finished. And just what if everybody just started a round of applause?
Just start clapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about being in what you're doing. At the concert Saturday, which I'd never seen this before at a concert, they did the Yonder Bag thing, like to do it stand-up clubs or whatever. Which I don't put my phone in those things because I'm not stupid. But it was kind of wild to have like no one watching a concert through their phone. That was kind of fucking wild, actually. It was
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
kind
cool.
of cool.
It was I get the exercise, but
Some people can't be trusted, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just not do it. I'll just not put my fucking phone out because I'm a grown ass adult. Nope. lock it from me. We're not doing that.
Sir, can you put your phone in this bag? I'm sorry. I've never had a phone in my life. I don't even have a name.
No, I don't even stop walking. I just keep going. It's like, no, we're not doing that. Like, look, one, my kids are home, right? And two,
Right.
this is like, you can't go anywhere without the fear of a mass shooting. What are you gonna do? I'm not
Exactly.
gonna cut out my line of communication in the event of an emergency. No fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You have no idea who's getting on the wrong elevator these days.
yeah, like there's no fucking way. But no, you can't. No, flat out hard stop. You cannot have my phone. Like, no. Fuck out of here. Afraid not.
It's for the people that cannot help themselves.
Yeah, it's really gross, but good for them. I'm not gonna be me. I'm at least getting a call off.
Don't think I'm not taking a picture of some slut in a gross t-shirt.
Oh, no, Nicole did not put her phone in the bag either because I forbid it. But she was so upset to not be able to take pictures of all the weirdos at the Ghost concert. She was like, it's like they cut off one of my hands.
What if she took a picture of all the weirdos at the Ghost concert and there was nothing there?
Whoa.
Just ectoplasm.
Whoa. Well, glad your mom's okay, Jose. Glad your mom's good.
No, thank you. She did like the movie, though.
Was that her first time seeing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you've said in the past that when it comes to Pedro, she'll see it as soon as possible and then pretend she hasn't seen it and then see it a second time.
Depending on the movie, because she's like, if he dies, I need to know because I need to get it out. I need to understand. So when I see it, I know it's coming.
Don't want to be surprised.
Yeah. So
that's adorable, Jose. That is adorable.
There's a lot worse things you can be hyperfixated on than Pedro Pascal, that's for sure.
Sure. He's a very handsome boy. Good for him.
He's got so many fucking movies out. So like
Yeah.
Embarrassment of Riches.
That Edgerton he's in, and that looks pretty good. So I think I'm gonna end up taking her to see that.
Well, make sure you're going to the right thing because Edgerton is a completely different thing than what you're thinking of.
Eddington?
Eddington, yes.
Just a bunch of edgers.
Yeah, you want to see Eddington Murphington, not Edgerton. Joel Edgerton. Isn't that the guy that played RoboCop?
No, that's Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah.
Joel Cinnamon.
Yeah, Joel Cinnamon played Rick Flag.
Is Edgerton Avatar guy? Taron Egerton is Kingsman.
Yeah,
Kingsman.
Taron Egerton. Yeah, he's Kingsman, and I think he's the gorilla in the Sing movies.
Yeah. Speaking of, that CGI ape.
Gorillas or Sing movies?
Gorillas in movies. Or apes. Or members of the ape family. There was that CGI chimpanzee in Fanforstic that they sent to the negative zone. And that was their test to make sure that it worked. And he survived. But then, they went there and never even tried to look for that poor fucking chimpanzee.
Nope.
And so, that chimp was
the chimpanzee got hyper-evolved and opened up a textile factory.
Cloaks for sale.
And he's the finest purveyor of cloaks in the negative zone.
We got
Walks around
cloaks.
like the fucking like in that Robbie Williams movie. Slinging cloaks.
Step on up. We got cloaks. We got green. We've got green. We've got dark green.
This one's more of a chartreuse. It's green.
And this one is Charlotte Hornets colors.
Wild. It's insane. What's going on, Kelly? What's happening?
Not much. Let's see. I don't think I've done much in the past week besides on Sunday. I had a pretty good day.
Right? You
Oh,
did
hell
have
yeah.
a good day on Sunday.
Fantastic.
This is an all-timer day this boy had
Fantastic
on a Sunday.
Kelly day.
It was a fantastic Kelly day. I went. There was a comic show down at a local library that quite a few vendors they had, and it was a good day. I found a lot of shit. Got some magazines, got some old issues of Comics Journal and Will Eisner Quarterly. Just found some random shit here and there. I filled out a bunch of issues of my Blackhawk run from the 80s that Mark Evanier and Dan Spiegel did. I was excited to find that. I found some weird Charlton horror books that I've been looking for. It was a good hunt.
That is a good hunt. Right
fruitful hunt. I nearly filled out my Lone Wolf and Cub run.
Really? That's fucking cool.
One issue now. And I was really shocked to find those for a buck a piece, because some of those later issues go for a bunch of money.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Speaking of, when we were out and about the other day, ducked into a Barnes & Noble, of all places, and they had the Criterion Collection on sale for 50% off, so I got the 4K...
Nice.
4K of Yojimbo and Sanjuro for $40.
Hell yeah.
Love a fancy samurai film from the 60s.
Yep. They've got the Criterion has the whole Lone Wolf and Cub series on in one set
they
too.
do. Yes.
I want to see Airwolf and Cub.
Baby co-piloting an Apache helicopter.
I mean, Airwolf and Cub, isn't that Mandalorian?
You know?
Then after we went to the comic show, went and got some lunch, which then turned into brunch because we walked in and the guys were like, "Hey, we're kind of in the middle of the menu switching over, so we have brunch for the next 20 minutes." And I was like, "Well, that's tremendous because I would love to have breakfast food." So I had a almond French toast and a non-alcoholic beer for lunch.
And you didn't know it was coming. Just happened to put just a little bonus brunch experience.
Yep.
Look at that.
Had no idea they had afternoon brunch.
Like it. Look, come on.
It's a lovely surprise.
Yep. Then after that, went to another comic shop that was in the area. Did some digging there. Found some stuff. Met a wonderful cat named Jerry. Jerry was very nice and very excited to get pets.
Jerry's a good cat name. Like a good.
Jerry's a great cat name.
That's a good cat name.
Come on, Jerry.
Yeah, I feel like not every pet can pull off a human name, and not every human name is appropriate for a pet, but a cat named Jerry works.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect.
I feel like you know a lot about a cat named Jerry just when you know that he's named Jerry.
Yeah.
He sets the stage.
He was up on the counter, and I was petting him, and
classic Jerry, you know?
Yeah,
Classic.
I stopped to go pay, and the look on his face was just, no. You keep going. I'd never seen a cat's expression change that quickly. It was pretty great.
Everything is free, my boy.
Yep. Yeah, so then went home and showered because holy fuck was it hot on Sunday. And I had been sweating buckets, especially because the first couple vendors we went to at the comic show were outside.
Ugh.
But
horrible.
It was worth it. I found some decent stuff that was a little buck a piece, so I was pretty happy with that. But still, I was far moister than I would like. So I showered.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
Then went to go see Fantastic Four. Got myself large popcorn, large soda, and a grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese at the movie theater.
At the movie
theater?
Yeah, it was at the movie theater.
And
grilled cheese.
Was someone physically grilling cheeses, or were these pre-made grilled cheese?
They have you can just get regular food while you're at your movie.
I
you go up to the counter when you order.
One of those. Gotcha.
Yeah, You just go up to the counter when you order your popcorn and stuff and tell them, like, yeah, I'd also like fucking chicken tenders. And they're like, what's your seat? And tell them, all right, cool, we'll bring it to you when it's done. I could get, like, if I wanted to, I could just have an entire pizza. But that seems
50-50
unwieldy.
On that, like, I like the food. I don't like the part where towards the end of the movie they come to close out your tabs.
Right.
Oh, so no, they don't do that. You just pay ahead of time.
But then they just come drop it off.
Yeah, they just come drop it off. They just send whatever kid is available.
This is less like
fucking kid.
This is less like a dine-in theater and more like when we went and saw Iron Man 3 the night before the wedding and you guys got a pizza.
Yeah, it's just a regular theater.
Right,
it's
right,
not
right.
one of those where you have like the table in front of you and stuff. You just sit down and they just bring it to you.
But still, like, I know a grilled cheese isn't like a super difficult thing to make, but it at least takes some finesse, which I would not expect from a movie theater employee in
but
our
no,
year
they've
2025.
got like a whole it's like a whole kitchen off to the side. It's managed by a local restaurant chain.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, okay. Right on.
So it's like they built the theater around the restaurant.
It's not the same guy that's cleaning out the theater at the end of the night is making your grilled cheese. It's completely
Exactly.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
it's like actual chef.
Oh, cheese is coming right up, sir.
Gotcha.
And then once it's ready, then they just whatever child is around, they're like, go take this to this person here.
Go take this grilled cheese to Kelly and feed it to him real nice.
Yep. And that's the nice thing about getting there early is, you sit there and then before the movie starts, you can eat in the light and stuff and then go toss out your garbage and then watch the movie and,
Free and clear.
whatever other snack you got.
I thought I was going to say the best part about going early is longer time for them to feed you.
That too.
What? No, like tomato soup
want
with
to
this grilled
enjoy
cheese
this.
or what? What's going on? Like
Nah.
chips, fries,
You
something?
didn't
fries.
want any, or they don't do that.
They don't do that.
Okay.
No, you get
checking the limits of this kitchen.
Yeah, it was grilled cheese with it was bacon and tomato on it too. Cheddar and pepper jack were the cheeses. And then you got some either fries or chips. I went with fries because their fries are pretty good.
I'm sorry. It had bacon and tomato on it. This isn't a grilled cheese. This is a bacon and tomato sandwich that's been
It's a
griddled.
deluxe grilled cheese.
Deluxe.
Yes, that is what it is officially called.
No, it's a BLT without lettuce.
You know what they call a grilled cheese in Paris?
Nobody does.
No. Le grilled fromage.
So yeah, how about them Fantastic Fours, y'all?
Pretty good.
I
Oh,
said
them fucking apples.
I
they
said to
did it.
Mary, as we're on our way to the movie, I said, I know in all the trailers, Thing is wearing a shirt, and I will be very disappointed if he doesn't pop that top by the end of the movie. Luckily, he popped that top early in the movie, and then I was sold.
Yep.
He did. Oh yeah.
I was all in.
And, talking about the Thing, just like him being there on set, I think makes such a difference.
Yeah.
Actually having like a fucking real dude in a suit there that makes such a big difference.
Just the interactions.
Yeah, it just looks real. Like it looks like he's there more because he's
There.
yeah.
More.
Yeah, he looked great.
Look great.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't ask for a better thing. I want to see him fight the Hulk, like right now. Let's go.
And but kind of speaking up though, I like that he's like 6'1". You know what I mean? Like he's big, but he's not like 8 feet tall like a Hulk. And he just kind of talks like a regular dude, which he like the way that he sounded is like always how the Thing sounds in my head when I read him. Like when I read him, he just sounds like a dude from New York, right? Like that really worked for me. Like nailed it. That's just how I read him. And that was very cool.
We were talking about how it seemed like Natasha Lyonne had to ungravelly her voice when she was acting against Ben. Since he,
Right.
I'm the one that has the gravelly voice, not you.
Yeah. taking my fucking gimmick. What are you doing?
That shit with the school kids. Like that whole scene and the set very much felt like Captain America First Avengers to me.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
he threatens to throw a car at these children.
Yeah. But I always love shit like that in any of these superhero movies where they just use their powers for some just like banal shit. Like, you know, he wasn't knocking over a building or anything. He like just picked up a car and put it down. Like that's that's stuff that you would do if you could do it because it's convenient. You know
I tell
what I mean?
you what,
Like,
though,
you know, like,
if I'm the owner of that car, I'm pissed because sure, he can lift it up, but that doesn't mean that my undercarriage isn't fucked now. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pulled out all the electrical work.
Yeah, all that stuff though with him just kind of being in the neighborhood, like making them just that's we kind of talked about it. They just nailed it. Like that's how it is in the comics. Like fucking Ben can go to Yancey Street anytime because that's where he goes. That's his fucking place.
I do love, and they kind of did this in Deadpool versus Wolverine, where you get that first act montage of all the crazy shit that you could possibly cram in there.
Yeah.
With all the little bits, the mole man and they name drop fucking wizard and
the wizard
Yeah.
and the Crimson Ghost and his super
oh
apes.
yeah, Red Ghost and
Yeah.
his apes, and they actually show him fighting the fucking giant orangutan.
Yeah.
But not John Malkovich.
Yeah, which is so weird.
Oh,
That's who
who
Malkovich was
gonna
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. You still have him fight. They mention it. You still have him fight the ape. That could easily have been the Malkovich. So why?
Yeah, but then
Why?
it's like
Why take him
Odd.
out?
maybe
Maybe
it was,
you know what it is? It might have just kind of killed the momentum of the movie. Like you
Right.
don't like clearly it didn't need him. You know, like you didn't need a whole exchange with him when you could do the montage with him fighting the apes and get the same effect.
Well, they did set up Mole Man for later, so maybe Red Ghost was supposed to figure in later as well. Like, you know, the Fantastic Four need help from all of their villains as well.
Yeah, maybe something.
I
like
was
that.
talking to a guy at work who had the theory that Malkovich was never playing Red Ghost, and this is long before the movie came out. He had this theory that Malkovich was never playing Red Ghost. He was really a future version of Franklin. I feel like there is so much of this movie that is on the cutting floor.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot more Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah, like her entire subplot is gone for sure.
Yeah, because we see her once and then we don't see her again until that second scene.
Yeah. No, it definitely feels like there might be an entire other movie's worth of stuff that we just aren't ever gonna see.
And it's because of that they're doing that thing where they still do it. This one came out great. Like I really like this one.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, it was very good.
I honestly like I don't know what else realistically one could ask for in a Fantastic Four movie. Like really, you know? It's like if you don't like this, that's cool. But that probably means you probably just don't like the Fantastic Four. Yeah. Because that's what this is. This is a Fantastic Four ass Fantastic Four movie.
I wanted a live action Incredibles, and that's what I got.
Yeah. Right. It does all that stuff. Fuck, what was the point I was trying to make?
Cool.
Shit. I lost my point. My train of thought completely. Fuck, I lost it.
About
we were talking about things that got cut.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This one came out really great. But they did that thing where the script wasn't done and they started making the movie. You know, so like they were well into production before the script is done. Like, and that's crazy to me.
That's
one
also
of the
silly.
things I'm liking so much about what James Gunn has decided to do at the DC studios. He's like, we don't start production on shit until the script is done.
Right. He's a big script guy.
Yeah.
And it's weird because in the end, the plot is pretty simple. It's a pretty boilerplate Fantastic Four plot, so
Right.
you didn't have that ready to go.
Yeah, right.
They're fucking making costumes for extras for the Blade movie, and they still don't have a script, apparently. Back when they were doing that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So that's crazy to go that far into production and be like, we don't even know for sure what it is we're gonna make yet, or if it's like, what the hell? Okay, yeah, and that's why the shit costs $200 million. Because you're building an entire. Because it wasn't just outfits; they had an entire period thing built for Blade, and they're like, we'll just.
You think we could sell these costumes to somebody?
This movie, yeah, put these in a fire sale. But this movie was great. I think it was awesome. I liked the kind of weird to say, like the reasonable limit of Reed's powers, right? Like, Galactus could stretch him to his limit. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't just infinitely stretchable. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. You don't really see that.
As Galactus is pulling Reed, stretching him between his two fingers, I fully expected Galactus to shoot him like a rubber band into fucking Manhattan.
He fucking lands in New Jersey somewhere. Pew! Some of the best like dude on fire effects I've ever seen too. Like the Human Torch looked great.
Yeah.
Not sure. The one thing that kind of made me go, even for a bullshit comic book movie, made me kind of go, really? Was Johnny being able to reverse engineer an entire language based on 4 words? It's like, okay.
He's like, I'm not an idiot. I can do smart things too.
Yeah. You know what? Good for him, though. He really did it. Good for him.
Loved Silver Surfer. She was great.
Yeah.
Look cool.
Shallabal
she looked really good.
Shallabal is that Norrin Rad's girl who became Nova?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Or Binary, or whatever the fuck they call her.
No, Binary was
Warbird, Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
That could be right.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting they went with her instead of Norrin.
Just so they can do it later, I guess. I don't know. But whatever. She was great. She was awesome. The suit was cool.
The surfing effects.
Use
Yes.
Surfer in the Infinity Saga. They kind of plugged him in with Hulk, so maybe they're going to use Surfer as
Who
something,
knows, man?
a key player in something in a story later.
Could be,
still,
yeah.
I don't know. Or I'm full of shit.
All
Who
bets
knows?
are off.
Yeah, for sure. It could be anything.
Real quick, isn't it funny that we're not talking about Comic-Con at all? we finally did it.
There was no news from it.
Well, and like the toy end, I feel like we saw a lot less than we normally would just because of how up in the air everything is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think NECA had anything new, really.
A couple of internal things. That's about it. But yeah, and even I think one or two things. I was like, oh cool, I gotta grab that. But that's okay because I got enough shit. I'm real comfortable looking for soft outs on things, so I'm not upset about not wanting a bunch of bullshit they showed at Toy Fair. Doesn't hurt my feelings one bit.
Jose,
No.
you had a problem with Johnny Storm's face.
Well, like when all the little trailers and everywhere I saw him, and kind of a lot during like those not the flashbacks, but like the TV special segments, was lips were too red, skin was too pale, and that blonde hair was way too fucking blonde. By the end of the movie, it grew on me. It didn't like stick out as much, but
I mean, I gotta tell you, a lot of that is kind of just that guy's face.
Yeah,
I know. Which I learned by the end of the movie is like
the hair,
you know,
sure, the hair you could cut, could do something with, but that is just that guy's face.
Yeah. But
I forgot he was Micro in the Punisher show.
Oh,
until
Ben Grimm was Micro, yeah.
Yeah, I've totally forgot that.
Yep, he's in the MCU twice. When they're doing the montage at the beginning and Human Torch saves a bunch of construction workers, one of the construction workers like gives him a salute, and that's Johnny Storm from the Roger Corman Fantastic Four.
Oh, that's
no
cool.
Shit.
It's very possible a couple of those other construction workers might have been Reed or Thing, but I specifically noticed Johnny Storm.
When they did all those circles, there's one with like 4 people in there. I think they were my mom was telling me something that she saw, like they were the old cast of something.
That's cool. I like that.
But they when they were like, "Thank you, Fantastic Four, thank you," and they kept showing all the people in the circle.
Yeah.
There's like a circle in the top right that was 4 people together, and I think that was the same thing, like all 4 of them together.
All 4 of them were at the premiere.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out again. I got the movie pass and see if I can snap a picture of the beginning of that little TV special, because it lists the dates all out Roman numerals and I can't make out what it is.
Yeah, no, it went too fast.
So I'm gonna sit there, my phone out primed to be like, snap, take a snap photo of it, take a look at it.
I feel like based on the music, it was definitely set in the 60s, even though it's an alternate universe 60s.
Oh, after the movie, we looked it up, and the Hungry Caterpillar book came out in '69.
All right. Well, and that's so that end credit scene is 4 years later. So 65. The rest of it takes place.
This is like, you know what year makes me really hungry? 69.
Yeah, well, I can also go buy the Hungry Caterpillar today. But that doesn't mean that it happened in 1969.
Right.
I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, it could go either way. Like, that's what I'm very curious about, because it's kind of like the Batman cartoon. You know what I mean? It's like both retro and futuristic at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I'm very interested to see like what is Earth 828, right? Like, is that just how it is now? Like, is just the evolutionary path or the societal path was advanced this way, but a little slower this way or whatever. I'm interested to see what that would be like.
The world stayed that vibe, but grew.
Yeah. Or not, or the technology outgrew the vibe. I don't know. It's giving it a date, whatever that is a choice, and I'm very curious as to what that choice.
Well, I think it worked. It worked with being able to give you a family style Fantastic Four old school vibe, and it works perfectly than trying to. They just said, fuck it, this is just the world.
I got a theory.
The Fantastic Four runs this world, because when they said we need help, everyone fucking jumped.
Right. Yeah. So let's say this is set in 8/28, 1965. I think what causes their timeline to be so retro futuristic is maybe this universe never had slavery, because there are a lot of Black and brown people in positions of power in this 1965.
Maybe
this is what could have happened.
Right.
Now, unless it's not 1965, right? Unless it's 2025 or 2027, whatever it is in the fucking MCU now. Because
it's just that's the vibe of the world.
Because I guess it doesn't really matter, but it is a distinction between when they do eventually get to the main MCU, which goddamn it is not 616. It can't be. They all can't be 616. Oh, they all can't be that. But whenever they do get to the main MCU and Thunderbolts, right? When they fucking hop there, like, have they leapt through space and time, or just space? Because that is also a difference. You know what I mean? That does make an impact on the story as well. That's why I really want to know what that date is. I'm very curious.
Well, and I think with multiverse, you can do both, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you have the option, and like I said, and doing either one of them is a deliberate choice. I just am curious to see which one they went with. That's all. Not at all suggesting one's better. I'm just curious.
I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. It ended up being pretty much exactly what I wanted from this movie. But we have our nitpicks, right? So Galactus is coming, and they're like, okay, well, we're gonna try and do this thing in the middle of Times Square, so we got to evacuate the city. And their idea is to evacuate the city into Subterranea, where the Mole Man lives and the Mole people live. And then we got this big evacuation.
Which, by the way, I didn't see Moloid -- 1, which is some fucking bullshit. I'll call that out right now. Where are my Moloids and my Subterranea?
Yeah, in the comic that came out a couple weeks back, that's like based on that's supposed to be a comic in the world of the movie.
Okay.
They go more into the Mole Man stuff, and Moloids are not a thing. It's just like regular people that followed him down there.
So Galactus hops off of his space chair into what would you call that body of water where Statue of Liberty is?
Tonka?
Is that
the ocean?
Is that the Hudson Bay? Whatever.
Let's say yes.
He jumps into the water, and it creates this huge tsunami that covers Manhattan. All those people in Subterranea are fucking drowned.
Yeah.
My immediate thought is they're all fucking drowned. Because we all have seen what happens when New York gets a little too much rain.
Yeah, no kidding. Fucking in person.
It's all down there getting it. Yeah, everyone that survived the water are being eaten by the rats.
Oh, fucking wild.
Part of my experience of seeing Fantastic Four is this is literally the 5th Fantastic Four movie that we're trying out. 7th if you count the 2 Incredibles movies. So
which why not?
While I feel like they nailed it across the board, it doesn't necessarily feel new because we've seen it so much.
Oh, sure.
And they've yet to get
totally
it right
fair.
until this point.
No, that's totally fair. Which I think is also part of why they didn't do the, traditional origin story,
Thank God.
Yeah.
Can we just be done with Origins?
I love the framing of the talk show with the archive footage. That's amazing.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. Very quick way to explain a lot while still build.
Exposition.
As much as we bitched about the last one of like the zero cohesion vibe of what the Fantastic Four is, that moments like that showed great family. The whole movie, you always felt this was definitely a family,
which is what it needs to be. Like, and if it's not that, you're not doing the homework. You miss the assignment. Like that's great shit. Really, really good stuff. But you're right. It's not super duper fresh, but entertaining as hell.
and we finally did it. We finally fucking did it. It took us 20 years, 30 if you count the Roger Corman one, to finally nail a Fantastic Four movie.
And get DC back on track if Superman is the sign of things to come. I haven't seen it yet, but I haven't heard anything bad about either movie.
It is one of those things that I kind of walked out of the theater like, I think comic books is back, baby. Feel good.
Yeah.
Feel energized. Yeah. Nice.
I tell you what, Jose, and this might be a controversial take, but I need to see it again. not only do I like Fantastic Four more than Superman,
Really?
but I like Man of Steel more than Superman.
What the fuck?
Fuck it.
Hey, I love Man of Steel. I'm with you on
See,
Man of
yeah,
Steel. Man
well,
of
I
Steel
thought-
is the shit.
I feel like Jose would be with me on this one, so we'll see what he thinks.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I can't fucking wait.
Okay, and I will just
can't imagine thinking that.
I will just say it. I don't want to spoil anything, but I feel like I felt more seeing Man of Steel than Superman, and I was ready. I was ready to feel feelings. I was ready to shed a tear. I was ready to get
I wanted
goosebumps.
to feel things.
That's what you want.
I
that's what you
felt a
go to
lot of
movies
things
for,
when I
right?
watched Man of Steel, and it was mostly me being like, "Fuck this movie."
I love Man of Steel.
And we
I hate that movie.
and also Man of Steel has the connection to Batman v Superman, which only makes Man of Steel worse.
I think it's bad in the fact that it just does not understand its main character under any circumstances.
And I understand that. And I'm not saying that the new Superman does not understand. It clearly does.
And that's why it's good.
That's very interesting because I don't find Man of Steel to be an enjoyable experience. Like, there's
No,
no,
not a bit.
Like,
Enjoyed
there's
the
no.
shit out of it.
There's
But there's no
nothing about
joy
that
in
movie
it.
that
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
nothing
there's-
about
yeah.
that movie made me smile
When-
or happy.
See, when people say that there's no joy, when he first starts trying to fly, like that, there's joy there. There's a lot of
Smiling.
it's a lot of gray and a lot of sad and a lot of don't save people, Clark, because they'll end up dissecting you. But there's also some good little nuggets in there. Whether or not it's classic Superman or not, I would not attest to. The score, okay. The score,
Good
Score-
Nuggets
yeah.
does not a better movie make.
Yeah,
the score
scores.
of Man of Steel is much better, I feel, than Superman. More memorable.
I can see that, but it's Hans, baby.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell
that's-
you a
that's
single thing about either of the movie's scores.
I tell you that they leaned on the John Williams theme in Superman, and I am more than okay with that.
And
Yeah, 'cause it's
I
perfect.
Don't love that because we've been leaning on that for 30, 40 years now.
But it's good.
kind of perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's iconic.
You know what was also perfect? The Danny Elfman Batman theme. But we've had all kinds of Batman themes since. And every time it's
And-
different.
The only one you really know that by heart, though, is the fucking Danny Elfman one.
Yeah.
Like, it's the one. That is definitely the one.
Jose and I would both disagree. Again, Hans Zimmer, Dark
Zimmer,
Knight trilogy.
no, I mean and Danny Elfman got me into movie soundtracks. I have all those. I love it, but that Hans Zimmer Batman fucking slaps.
Phenomenal score, yes, but like, what is the Batman theme
Okay,
in
well,
The Dark Knight Rises?
Wah.
I mean, it's great,
Let's
but
do it.
what does Batman's theme sound like? You know, in The Dark Knight Rises, like what's Bane's theme sound
well,
like? You
it's
know,
the-
like
Don't talk to me about
yeah,
no.
Bane's theme is
No, there's a sound.
chant,
Because I
yeah.
listen to that
and the Batman theme is the same theme from all three
half the
movies.
trip to my work.
Bum, bum. Right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, that rising. Wom, wom. Yes.
well, they
It's there. No, there's there. Bane
Danny
definitely has a
Elfman-
theme. The Joker had a theme in there.
The Danny Elfman Batman theme has the
It's an
benefit
iconic.
of being
Yes.
used in the animated series as well, which makes it much more iconic.
and you know what also might help, and no bullshit, like maybe what helps solidify it as more iconic. The cartoon certainly helps, but by extension, the fact that the the Danny Elfman Batman theme is it's a march, right? It's a march, so it's movement, it's whatever. And then you have this very frantic. It's very it's fast paced, and also as a theme, you got to watch it over the fucking titles of the movie. You know what I mean? It comes up over the shield. You know what I mean? It comes up over the shield, and we don't believe in title sequences anymore in movies, so you don't really get that anymore.
So you need to do extra work to make sure that your score or your theme is recognizable and stands out at some point.
Yeah.
And a little bit of
fair enough.
John Williams Superman score not doing the trick, because they did that in the Bryan Singer version. I feel like they did it in Flash too. I could be remembering wrong. It's great. It's a classic movie theme. But we can do better. Like, imagine
it should have its own.
Imagine if they never tried to do a new Wonder Woman theme and just kept the Wonder Woman TV show theme.
If it was anywhere near the banger that march is, they probably would have.
Yeah, that's not really an iconic theme.
So many thoughts coming through my brain.
I can't believe you would say this about Man of Steel.
I'm sorry.
It's wild. Like,
yeah, but I'm on Team Man of Steel. I fucking love that movie.
I can't imagine feeling anything but either indifference or hatred to it,
or even not, right? Like, whatever. Even if you don't feel those things, to be like more enjoyable than Superman, where I feel like the third, sugar spice and everything nice, and also fucking joy. And that's what the Superman movie get out of. You know what I mean?
Maybe more enjoyable isn't the correct phrase, but I feel like I was moved more by Man of Steel than by Superman.
Oh, God damn it. No, not me. Oof. No, they got me in my heartstrings.
The only thing I was moved towards in Man of Steel is towards the bathroom.
Towards the exit.
Look at this hunk of shit.
Towards guest services so I could ask for a refund.
Money back.
And see, Mary liked Superman more than Fantastic Four. So it takes all kinds.
I like
right?
Superman more than Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I did too.
I think so too. Yeah,
I liked Fantastic Four quite a bit, but I think Superman is better.
Yeah, Fantastic Four is great.
Next Tuesday, I'm gonna be like, I saw Superman, Man of Steel, better than Fantastic Four and Superman.
But
bring them hot takes, baby. Bring it.
I don't know.
Them hot takes.
Did I mention it when we did our Superman review that the screen we saw it on was wrinkled, and that
that's not great.
That may have caused part of my review to be negative. Oh, I sent them a message. I was like,
DMs.
Theater 7, wrinkled as fuck, may have ruined my Superman experience.
Well, I would have told them that day. I'd get some fucking free passes.
Yes, but none of these kids tearing tickets are going to be able to do anything about the fucking screen wrinkle. So
no,
I figured my message
come back next time.
Yeah, you give me tickets to watch this on a different screen.
Yeah, my message was going towards someone who would actually maybe possibly do something, hopefully.
Well, that's why you ask for a manager. They all got the walkie-talkies on them.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking get that child to hit his earpiece and call the slightly older child to come solve your problem.
That's what happened when my friend found a miscarriage in the bathroom.
Oh my God,
Kelly!
She went and told them, like, hey, get your manager. Someone made a miscarriage in the bathroom.
Someone get Derek on the walkie-talkie and have him go down to Theater 7 and tighten the screen. Just stand there and just hold the screen as tight as possible for the next 2 hours.
Then there was a time I had to go back in the theater after we left and get a manager because there was a fucking angry goose on the side of the building. Because it was like there was a nest, so it was like protecting its kids, and if you came near
you
it,
cannot fuck with a goose near a nest.
no.
Man.
So we're telling them like, hey, put a sign up that says don't use this door because there's a fucking pissed off goose out there. And they're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's that goose's place. You're just walking by it at that point. They own it.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
So if you need a manager at a movie theater, just ask. They'll help you clean up your goose-related or miscarriage issues.
No, I've done that before. Like when I went one time and like all the audio was like thrown in the front center channel for some reason. It was very strange. So it kind of sounded like ass. And I kind of walked up, like, hey, this is a thing. And she just goes, oh, hang on. And she just goes, da, 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 da. And she handed me like a stack of 5 free passes. She was like, we cool? And I'm like, yeah, no, we cool.
Yeah, my hot take about Fantastic Four is that out of the main cast, I think Pedro Pascal is the worst casting.
Worst casting, I can agree with, but I wouldn't say worst performance. I feel like they all killed it.
Oh, certainly not.
But
yeah, they all killed it.
I just don't see him as Reed. Like
in
even
the classic form of Reed, it's not him.
No. Like I don't see Reed there. Like I always just saw
Pedro
Pascal. Like the others like Ben and Johnny were perfect. Sue, I was kind of iffy on going in, but she really won me over. I thought she was great.
I think she might have been the strong point of the whole movie.
I'd agree.
If it was Jessica Alba, the movie would have been much worse.
Oh my god.
Yes. She would not have been able to hold that together.
No. But yeah, I think Pedro just doesn't fit as Reed.
Yeah, he's a weird choice, but I'm a big fan. He did fine with it. And I do love that they did do the thing that we talked about was sorely missing from Fan 4 Stick, where, you definitely got to see Sue counter the autistic genius of her husband more than once. And some of my, talk about maybe not a great casting choice, but a wonderful performance is when he's like, you see him and his eyes, he's like, we should probably give him the baby.
Yeah, it's like if Galactus came to Earth and was like, I will spare your Earth, Lee, but you must give me the dog.
Yeah.
Lee would be shot putting the dog up to Galactus.
He wouldn't be able to get the G out of dog. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I didn't even have to give him one of the kids at that point, and I like the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's the whole of the Earth,
it's the trolley problem.
One. Yeah, no matter who the one is, like you gotta. But I'm a Reed Richards. I'm a cold pragmatist that way. But luckily I'm married to a Sue, so she can maybe save the life of one of my children in that situation.
But it gives the whole Galactus thing a little more stakes, because it's not just, oh, Galactus is on his way, we're the Fantastic Four, we need to figure out a way to stop him. It was, not only are we the Fantastic Four and we need to figure out a way to stop him, we need to figure out a way to stop him so that we don't have to sacrifice this child. Because everybody
wants our baby.
Everybody wants
they
us.
lost. They lost, which is great. Yeah. They do the thing where that they don't. Not all the superhero movies do exceptionally well, where you bring the hero, you bring them low.
How did you defeat Galactus?
Yeah, and like,
about that.
Yeah, you. Oh, that's right. You guys. You guys all saw us with the. Oh, that's right. You were here for that, right? It just didn't work out. Sorry, guys. But then, but also when they tell people, yeah, he wanted the baby. And like, immediately they're like, so you're going to give him the baby, right?
No, they're like, he wanted our baby. And obviously we said no. And they're all like, fucking what?
Yeah. What did you say? What?
We don't even know this kid.
We haven't fallen. He's not on any of the cereal boxes yet. No, don't put him on the cereal box. Don't make us love him. Fuck. Yeah, right before what they didn't show you was the massive media frenzy that Franklin got before Girl Access came to Earth. They put him on all the plushes.
What are you doing, Sue Storm? Going into space when you're obviously due to have this baby.
Yeah, I did say that. I leaned over to Nicole and I'm like, I don't supposed to fly in your third trimester. This bitch is going on a space shuttle. Like, this is an interesting choice.
I really think they should have had Reed go up there and pull him out.
Oh, Jesus.
Why not?
It would have helped.
Hey, little boy.
It wouldn't be the first time he's had his stretchy fingers up there.
I got just tickle in the back.
Especially with being in 0G. Like, he's going to need to help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he would have been in 0G.
How fucking uncool was it? The weird, creepy see-through baby belly. That was wild shit. Like, that is nuts, lady.
That is a fetish right there.
And also, love the it's like some real Roger Rabbit shit. You know, it's like you could have done that the whole time. You watched me build this fucking thing for 3 weeks. Could have been like, if I can turn the nightlight on a tum-tum. That's fine.
All right, it's almost midnight. Let's talk Doom.
Let's talk Doom.
So what's going
Talk
on?
a little Doom.
It looked very friendly, and it looked like he was holding the old school. So
Well,
there may be multiple Dooms.
and then also before that post-credit scene, there were multiple Latveria references, including an empty seat at the weird like United Nations.
Not
Yeah.
United Nations,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like kind of how to say it, because we're excited about Doomsday, right? Because we know all this stuff about Doomsday. You know, we know that Dr. Doom is the villain, and we know that all everybody's coming back and all this whatever, and that's all very exciting, right? But at this stage of the game, Doom is not an earned villain to the level
they
they're going to
did-
try to.
If this was a lead up to another movie, they did an extremely poor job at that.
But if it wasn't a lead up to another movie, great.
It's great.
I like that. You know, I like that. But we know there's a thing coming, and I don't know. And
Expected more.
not necessarily on something, but just
Robert. You wanted Robert.
or just something. I was honestly kind of hoping, and it was a lot to ask for. I was really kind of hoping that, you know, Doom would save the day, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Doom would save the day because they couldn't, or whatever. And that would be our introduction to Doctor Doom, to this Doctor Doom that we're going to see, this Victor Von Doom. But the fact that it's not means the first time that we're going to see Doctor Doom is in Doomsday. And it's, you know, it's the same problem I had with, you know, Darkseid and all the apocalypse shit in the Snyder movies. It's like Dark Knight didn't feel like an earned threat.
No.
You know, like it's just here's the
Especially when he
Justice
showed up and got his ass handed to him.
League. Right, you know, and to make him the new fucking Thanos, basically, ostensibly they're trying to get a Thanos level villain out of it, right? They wanted a Thanos level villain, and Kang didn't work out for, you know, whatever reason, you know, a myriad of reasons. So Kang didn't work out, right? But you don't. I don't know if you get to just pull an audible, be like, oh, never mind, we'll just use Doom instead.
Yeah. Because Kang, Thanos built. Kang, they were starting to build him. Doom, homeboy just showed up.
Okay, let me pose this. So we show the empty Latverian seat. So, and it's not like it was an Easter egg. Like they showed it. They wanted you to see this Latverian seat was empty. So, is Doom already established in this 828 that has already had a relationship with Reed Richards of some sort?
Nope.
You don't think?
Sue didn't react to him as though she knew who he was.
Well, she didn't see him, did she?
She saw him when she walked into the room.
But we didn't see his face.
Well, obviously, if she knows who Dr. Doom is, she knows that's what Dr. Doom looks like.
She knows what his cloak looks like.
Yeah, if it's Dr. Doom, that's Dr. Doom. Like, we
Okay.
knew who he was.
Well,
That's the thing, too, though, is that we knew who he was. But if the other guy over there who's never read a comic book doesn't know who he was, and that doesn't work, it's an unearned moment.
And that's why I don't think he's established in that universe, because there was no recognition from Sue. And also, it kind of, the more I think about it, the more I really don't care for there being a Fantastic Four without a Dr. Doom. We've had, 9 years of Fantastic Four in this universe with no Doom? What the fuck?
But you're assuming there's no Doom.
yeah.
I think they've left the door open to go either way with it. Like, just the fact that he wasn't in this movie doesn't mean he wasn't there.
Yeah, because there's that 4 years where he could have been Doomin'.
Or he could have been
I
well
don't
ahead
know.
of that as well. Because, they name drop a bunch of other villains. It's just like, oh, yeah, we've also fucked around with these guys.
See, I
Doom.
fully am just based on Sue's reaction to seeing him and not being like, Doom, you're here. Because it's not like that's the first time that Doom wears those clothes.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you're right.
if
And
Dr.
that
Doom's around, he's fucking wearing that all the time.
That's his fucking gimmick, yeah.
All right, here's a theory.
And he's holding the mask. Obviously, she could have seen the mask and been like, what the fuck you doing here?
Yeah.
So what if Doom is essentially replacing Kang, and it's future Franklin Richards is
That's
Doom,
entirely possible.
or you're using Franklin Richards. If Franklin Richards is the MacGuffin, he's got the power cosmic. So
Yeah.
does Doom know this because he's seen the stories about him saving Sue's life or whatever? Or is it's Franklin, he's gone back in time to see his younger self and steal his younger self so that he can become Doom? Who knows?
I mean,
Yeah,
either
I'd much
way,
rather
it
him be
could just
Doom.
it could just be Doom going around using his time machine.
Just Doom being Doom.
Yeah.
And
Or maybe he knows something. He's coming back to warn his mama.
Yeah, he probably sees like, yo, Franklin turns into Galactus too. You guys should stop that.
He's not wearing the mask. Franklin is touching his face. So, disfigured? Maybe?
Or Franklin knows.
Franklin
who
melts
he
his
is.
face. Yeah,
Oh,
Franklin melts
God.
his fucking face.
Yeah, so Franklin's
That's
like,
why he hates
holy
him so much. Yeah.
holy
Yeah, that's-
shit, is that me in there?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, that's Dr. Doom's origin, right? He was just doing a home invasion, and then he got his face melted off by a 4-year-old.
By Jack
And he
Jack.
became- yeah, you got your fucking Jack attacked.
Oh, that is one of my other complaints. Minor nitpicks is in the year 2025. I know we're trying not to have children on movie sets because it's not healthy. But every time someone was holding Franklin, you could see the feathering of the like superimposing him into the shot. Was not a human baby.
CG baby.
CG Baby is always an interesting choice.
We
Very
made
interesting choice, the CG
a
Baby.
realistic looking Galactus and Thing, and we can't make a realistic looking baby in somebody's hands.
Like,
That's fucking hilarious. Yes.
you get one or the other. That's all they're giving you. One or the other.
I said on the way home I was kind of disappointed that Galactus was essentially just a cutscene, but then I saw that image that motherfucker was in a full ass costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did not look like that. It looked like it was 100% CGI. So something happened.
It looks like they probably just did CGI over the motion
much.
capture.
Too much. Yeah,
The
but if
Andy
you're doing
Serkis
motion
Jim.
capture, you don't need that whole headdress.
Maybe it made him feel good.
That's why, look, they had $200 million. You got to spend it somewhere.
They should have put him in the Galactus costume that Jim Gibbons used to wear in Wizard magazine.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Jim Gibbons. I hope you're as far away from the comics industry as possible.
Hell yeah, Jim. So yeah,
Oh,
fucking
also,
comics is
shout
back.
out to them not giving Stan Lee a dedication at the end and just giving it to Kirby. That was awesome.
R.I.P. Bozo.
Eat shit, Stan.
Yeah, bold move on that one.
I need to dig up that clip of Stan Lee and Hulk Hogan at C2E2.
Oh yeah.
I'm Stan Lee, brother. And I'm Hulk Hogan.
I'm Hulk Hogan.
Excelsior, brother.
R.I.P. Bozo.
I said to Jose as we were leaving the theater, because there's rumors that Pedro went like full mid-Atlantic accent for Reed, and he was definitely putting on an accent in the movie. I want to know what his original accent sounded like. Like, listen here,
Calling
boys.
everyone yuns.
I'm Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. Johnny Storm, come here, buddy. Don't call
Golly
me
gee,
buddy,
Willie,
pal.
because he wants my baby.
Galactus
no,
asked
right?
for too high a price.
They said, "What the fuck's the price?" Well, you know, a baby.
Wants my baby. When
Give
I'm
that
going
shit
to,
up.
when
I
I'm
looked over
going
at my
to
best
hand,
gal and I said, not no how, not no way. Wild. Movies is good. It's back. It's a good time for movies. Let's see some
Shout
fun-
out, Man of Steel.
Tomorrow night, I'm checking out Together, starring Allison Brie and Dave Franco. Looks pretty wild.
yes, getting very good
And the week
reviews.
after,
That
week after
weapons,
that, we got Weapons.
Weapons
Yeah.
is getting very good reviews.
Yeah. Well,
Starring-
I don't want to know anything about Weapons because I found out that it was the same dude who made Barbarian, and I'm like, I'm in. I don't need to know
Right.
anything else about that fucking movie. So, because Barbarian was out there. Love that movie.
Yeah, I think it was either for Eddington or Fantastic Four, but Pedro, I think, was supposed to be Roland's character in Weapons.
Yeah, it looks really good. Good stuff.
Han Solo's
So
in
go see a
that.
fucking movie, or don't go see a movie because it'll be on streaming in like 3 weeks because that's how the turnaround is now.
And
Did
Remember
they
how
show
went 3 months?
Lee, when you saw 28 years later, did they show the trailer for that new Aronofsky film?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm in on that motherfucker.
Yeah, same. I don't remember the name of it either. Probably should look that up because it looked fucking awesome.
I opened when I went with Knives to see it. I was hoping that they were playing it, but they played a different set of trailers.
depends on what theater you go to, right?
Caught Stealing, it's called. With
Nice.
yeah, Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, Mad Myth, and the Bad Bunny.
Bob Bunny.
Yeah.
Yes. The Bud
Bad
Bunny.
Bunny. The Bunnies.
Benito.
That's gonna be awesome. That's great.
And tune in next week if Jose sees Superman. We'll see what he thinks. Superman or Man of Steel.
Yeah, fucking
Rogue
old school fanboy Thunderdome style.
And you know,
Hang up on Bubby.
I did not like it. I liked it. But
Sure.
I wanted to love it. And maybe it was the hype. Too much hype, maybe.
I mean, I
Maybe.
will admit, I went into it with no expectation. Like, I wanted it to be good, but I want all this shit to be good. Like,
Yeah,
I want,
right,
I
exactly.
always want them to be good. You know, like I don't. Like, I walked into fucking Black Adam thinking, I hope it's good. I don't necessarily think that it would be, but I hope it is.
Walked in to
granted,
the Flash knowing it was going to be terrible.
And granted, I really thought Superman was going to be good, and it was. But I got plenty of feelings from the Superman. But I tend to feel more about fictional things and real life things for the most part. So that's my wiring again. But Your mileage may vary. But go see a movie. Don't go see a movie. We'll talk about movies next week. And probably some other things too, if I had to guess.
We'll see.
It's just going to happen. Some things are going to happen. The world's going to change. The world's going to change every day because it's a state of constant chaos. And so there will be something to talk about, I promise you, next week.
I'm sure there'll be 10 updates on the Epstein list by then.
Oh, my God. At 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages for Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris. I am the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Talk to you guys next week. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Fucking Google something.
Holy shit. You fucking Google ass bitch.
I didn't want to say it.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
You fucking
Google ass bitch. Why you keep bugging us, you two?
you fucking